Check. Check. Check.
Test,
Check,
test,
check.
test, test.
Should be working now. I think.
Good? Alright. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. But yeah, basically, what I said is, this is the, last stream in SoCal. I'm going back in a few hours. Yeah, heading to the airport in like 2 hours. And then next time will probably be Pound, but nothing is guaranteed as of now. So yeah, that's the main things I said. Ooh, that shine. Good summit commentary. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. So now we're trying to go to the crossover summit for commentary. I do think, as Zach mentioned like yesterday when we talked about this, the fact that I also am pretty good at Ultimate might help. Like, I've never done commentary for Ultimate, but obviously it would be easier for me to do it than some of the other melee commentators. So maybe that could like work in my favor. Nice Mafia at Summit. I sadly didn't get to do too much. I did play a bit too defensive. Normally I go like quite aggro when I'm like on the town team. But since I always fucking die like night 0 or night 1, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play a little bit more defensive. I knew that was gonna like potentially make me like suspicious. And some people did point at me early on, but like nothing crazy. But I felt confident that I was gonna be able to like defend myself in a way that was gonna come across as honest. Yeah, I think of the melee commentators, like D1, Vish, and DJ are like the 3 I can think about that's like doing both games. Advice on this matchup is Fox. I mean, I feel like full hop and using platforms are some of your best friends, and you do not want to act silly out of shield when Falco pressures you. A lot of people like gets double shine, like Falco jumps in with like a laser or a low nair, and then like shine, and people try to get in between the 2 shines, and then they just die. Yeah, no. Do not try to shield grab. Do not try to shield grab. It's like one of those options that is like, for the most part, just like really gimmicky. And it's kind of like you pray that your opponent is gonna play bad. You can shield grab like very, very rising aerials, but like, yeah. That's it. It's crazy how far the up tilts in sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, power shielding is like, it can help against Falco, but like, most top players never even try to power shield. So it's like, don't get me wrong, it is a good tool, but it's far from like, oh, if I don't know how to power shield consistently, I can't deal with Falcos. Yeah, I think full hop and platforms helps Fox a lot. I mean, by full hop, I don't necessarily mean that like you full hop and approach every time, but it's always like Falco has to respect it. And you can always like retreat to platforms. Like I can fret with a full hop and then just be like, oh no, I'm going back. This situation doesn't look good any longer. Yeah, what's up, Glass? Yeah, Trigger Trick makes power shielding way easier too. I mean, Waveland is fine. Like, Laserland should mainly be used to top platform when it's the only way you can make a follow-up in time. I think when IBDW played against like Wizzy or someone, he got like some Laserland into a follow-up. That would not have worked if he didn't Laserland. But like, Waveland is like, it is slower, but in 9 out of 10 scenarios, actually more like 99 out of 100, it's like, it gets the job done.
Did it feel like it was starting?
Oh yeah, I haven't clicked it on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably try to do some target tests when I get back home again. It's been a while now. I should get down to like top 12 in the world or something since we're that close. X Sticky, thank you for 10 months. I'm sorry, X Sticky. You know it won't happen.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, SDI Falco's combos makes it harder, but like, for the most part, it's like a myth that like, oh, you SDI and Falco doesn't have any combos. I'm not sure how like a lot of people got to that conclusion. It's more that you just like, yeah, make it harder for the opponent. But like, when you see Mango combo people, it's not that he does like 15 crazy reads in a row. He basically is like, oh, you SDI here? Alright, I cover it with this move. Oh, you SDI here? Oh, I cover it with this move. Like, Mango reacts to like your SDI and then follow up accordingly. Damn, let's light up at 113. I don't know it worked that long this time.
I'm trying to just practice defensive options since you know what you told me.
Yeah.
I also do feel like pretty sluggish. No. How did you get to the ledge from my laser? You might not remember it.
Nah. But if I was close to the ledge, the laser always just puts you off. Yeah. So like in many, if you wait, like in many like tech chase scenario, like do come here and do like no other side, and do like an F tilt. Fuck. Alright, doesn't matter. Like shoot a laser here. Like in tech chase scenarios, people like do that laser and you get off to the ledge. So many times it's better to like not shoot the laser and cover like their, you know, like cover with something else. Like the laser is good if they miss the tech, but good players you shouldn't expect them to like pretty much ever miss that tech. Yeah. Yeah, the laser basically just gives them the ledge for free. No, the edge cancel as well. You can put in the sack in the port command, Armin Pro. Thank you. Oh, no, with a Z. Like Dragon Ball Z instead of S. Yeah, sliding off on the foxes up here is way harder due to being a multi-hit or like a double hit, but you can do it. If it does falling up airs, it's the same as like sliding off marks up there. I'm gonna shoot a few games.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That one on the tournament.
I did. Sheet. Too good. Ooh. Sheik's edge guarding is crazy.
I can tech that, right?
No, that's too weak.
It's too weak.
Yeah. Dude, why doesn't it... Okay, I guess I just gotta do it even earlier. Dude, Falco is super good in teams. It's just like most people played Falco incredibly bad in teams for a long time. But I mean, the way like Mango and West Bulls play Falco in teams is pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, of course, like it would be benefited even more if they like played with consistent teammates. Like I think if like me, Android, or one of like QFAT was a Falco main, people would say Falco was busted in teams. You can crouch cancel like spacey FPs for quite some time, which is why I see like Foxes, for example, CC Shine another Foxes FP. So you stand like here and then like just shine if they FP towards you. I mean, I don't think Falco is like as glass cannon in teams as people would think, because you should normally just play very defensive. Like, when you see both Mango and Westballs play, they actually play pretty defensive and like stay back and laser and kind of wait for their openings. If you try to be the one to like force openings, yes, Falco's gonna be more glass cannon. But if you just like stay back and like laser a shit ton, then yeah, that's like how I think Falco should be played in teams. Like, his laser interrupts across the stage, just like that. He's so good at dealing with like crouch cancel bullshit. I mean, your average player of any character is not gonna play correct. Oh.
Nice.
Oh wait, did I? I'll check the title. Maybe I typed it wrong. It's supposed to say like last stream in SoCal, pretty much. As I'm going back today. No, I did update, but I probably spelled like when I just typed it in quickly. No, it says SoCal. Last SoCal stream. All right, it was right. Yeah, my flight is like at 7:30, and then I'm gonna spend like the next 20 hours, probably more. Actually, it's more. What is it like? Yeah, it's gonna be like pretty much a 24-hour trip. Feels bad. Thank you, Armin Pro. No, Cody's not gonna be here this stream. He lives kind of far away, and yeah. Gotta get going in like an hour and a half or so. Yeah.
You just full up aerial.
Yeah, every time.
Super easy for you to. You're just holding C6 down there.
On which one?
On the beginning of the pillar, you're at 0.
Yeah.
Down there, shine, you stay down
Yeah, not quite sure actually. Yeah. My Peach guys from 2014 are still good. They probably could be like updated a bit, but for the most part, they're still really good.
Just hit you really quick. No C-stick down.
Oops.
Yeah, okay, that's what you're
Yeah, like a double chime would beat that, but yeah, it can be annoying to like, you know, in the moment be ready for. Yeah, it's like a slight difference chain grabbing Falco or Fox due to like weight difference, but yeah, it's like pretty much the same thing. Oops. Biggest advice for learning shield drops consistently? I mean, what I imagine that people might do wrong if they don't know how to like land it consistently is that they try to do it too fast. Basically, you can like run if you wait for a sec.
Yeah.
If you run on a platform and then you like keep holding like 90 degrees on your control stick, and then you just go down a notch. Most people probably do it. They try to do it way too quickly and they fail. But basically, you just like run and keep holding forward and the shield, and then you just go down a notch. On UCF, that should work every time. But some people might try to do it like this quickly or something, and then they're just like, you know, messing it up. Alright, let's play.
it's like. This game's cool.
It's annoying that's a thing, but yeah. I'm just not used to like clicking back in, so it feels weird. And then when I started feeling that, oh, this is weird, and then I'm like, oh wait, I didn't click it again. Yo, Armin Pro, thank you for the 6 months, buddy. Let's go. And with that one, we're only 9 points away from being back to the 800 mark. So a few more Twitch Primes. Back to 800.
I gotta start recognizing shiny.
Who I think wins? Fox, Falco, high level. I do think Fox has a slight edge. But if both players are playing like alright, like if you put it this way, the more perfect both people play, the better I think it is for Fox. But like realistically in tournament that won't always be the case. So if both people play a 7 out of 10, then Falco probably actually wins. But regardless, it's like close to even, regardless. Fearless, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you. And Jesus, thank you for the 10 months.
You said the counterplay to the double shine in the corner is down on C6 or double?
I've like normally you just try to tech the first shine.
Oh, okay.
Like when you're on the ground, you can always like this shine. Like let me do drill shine, and then like the shine will come, right? So be ready to tech the shine. Yeah, like that's the type of shine you like. You need to tech it on the ground preemptively.
Why am I able to do the tech?
Like you know, like just teching any move. It's just like it goes so quick, so it feels unnatural. So, but yeah.
Alright, so basically, you're running. And I'm in the corner.
Yeah, you can tech the first shine. But yeah, you have to be early, and it is quite tricky. It is quite tricky. But like, I know when me and Leffen played LoL in like 2015 in tournaments, like I could never get in with that. So normally what I started to do was shine, wave dash back, and charge up smash. Because he never died to that shine. Because he was always like just ready to attack. No. I mean, as long as you play on UCF, Peach's chain grab shouldn't be any issues. It's only an issue if you play on vanilla and you don't have a good controller. Otherwise, it's just like learn roughly how long it works, like when it starts and when it ends. 25 is like a pretty good like threshold for like when you should start doing it. But sadly, stuff like controller port actually like changes how long the chain grab works by a slight margin. Yo, Nick, thank you for the 4 months on taking the hype train to level 2. Let's go. Can we get to a level 3? I think it gives like people extra emotes they can use, but honestly, like it's mainly implemented because Twitch wants, you know, to make more money. But I do think you get like some extra emotes that you can use for some period of time. I'm not sure how long. It's some weird with the command. It's like glitching. Armin Bros tested to like change it like 5 times already. Oops. Yo, Nick, gifted a sub to Gary. Thank you so much, Nick. Hey yo, what's up, Bobby? Of course you ask about the Fox Marv matchup. I think Marv wins likely, but I don't think it's as bad as like Life and Things. I think Marv wins mainly due to FD being like really strong for Marv. I did play Sane in the matchup, and besides FD, it did not feel like bad by any means. But FD is brutal. That stage is a piece of shit. You know. Trust me, Marv wins really hard on FD at the highest level. If it's not the highest level, then yes, it's not gonna appear that way because Marvs never get like SDIs on the up airs, and they don't know how to like chain grab properly. I mean, if Fox main's complaining made me change my opinion on matchups, Abby, I would probably say Fox lost every matchup in the game. You got the tech there.
I know.
And now you live.
Yeah, I got one more neutral interaction for me to win. I feel really good about that.
Let's go.
Hog. Good save. Okay. Feels bad, man.
Stage Fox and can picking a smart. I personally think Yoshi's is Fox best stage. With probably Dreamland second. I could see Battlefield being second too. Like, the whole thing, like, oh, Marv has a hard time to kill in Dreamland, it's more true in other matchups than Fox, because once you're off the level, like Insane, you're gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter that, you know, the blast zone is bigger. If anything, it just helps Marv living longer, in most cases. So, I'm not even sure if I think Dreamland is, like, as good of a counter pick as people historically have said. Yoshi's, like, for sure think his Fox is best. Assuming both players are playing good. And Battlefield, I'm considering being the second best pick for Fox against Marv. I have a hard time imagining that you actually consider that Abby. Like, don't get me wrong, Marv does better on FT against Fox than Puff, but like, still. I mean, the whole, like, oh, this person's opinions are biased, like, let's be honest, like, every person had bias to some degree.
That's a bias.
Yeah. Everything's biased.
Your bias is good, man. Circle. No. You suck. I thought you were Tom canceled.
Oh, I did a taunt one right
Oh,
there.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, no, I pressed it so late, so you only heard, like, yeah. Alright, chat. If we get up to the 800 sub mark, which is 7 away, we're doing the Falco Dittos for the fans. Colt Eastwood 42. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Welcome. Thank you so much, buddy. Falcon? My Falcon kind of sucks. Relative to my skill level. I don't know, he always just felt so weird to me. I don't know what it is. I think it's mainly his atrocious out of shield options. Dude, Falcon is like legit number 6 in the game. Yep, Falcon's number 6. I almost lived that. No. Blur is wrong. No fucking way Pikachu's number 5. Like, Pikachu loses. He clearly loses to Fox. Gets absolutely destroyed by Puff. Loses to Falco. Loses to Sheik. Probably loses to Marth. But even if we say Pikachu wins that matchup slightly, which I don't think, but even if we say that, he still loses badly to Peach, he loses to Ices. It's like, no. In no world is Pikachu the 5th best character in this game.
Prime Blur might be good.
I mean, Prime Blur is Slay of Spires streamer. It has nothing to do with melee. Yeah, Peach's side B can on occasion be used as a recovery tool. Yeah, Doc can use Escape to reflect Falco lasers. It's just like it takes quite some time to like do it and stuff. That was cool.
Some people don't think that was cool.
Some people thought it was cool. Press 1 if you think it was cool, chat.
What the heck? I'm trying to play.
Thank you, chat. I knew I could counter you guys.
You didn't give him a second option. You gave him one option. This is motor fraud. Oh no! Oh no! No!
Yes. I'm gonna try to get 64 on the exercise. Since Moki got 63. Probably do that at some point, yeah. I think with great RNG, I think I can get 70 at least. Like, if I play super good and get great RNG, yeah, I think at least 70.
No.
Yeah, I wish it was a bit less RNG dependent, at least. Yeah, it's just like once you are at a certain level with exercise, it literally comes down to RNG. Before that level, I can 100% understand why it's like clearly preferable. And don't get me wrong, I still think it's fun. It's just that probably 9 out of 10 runs is like dead as it starts due to like the RNG being too bad. So that's like the annoying part. But I mean, I guess that's true for like speedrun stuff in general too. Even if you play an RNG heavy game, if you have like a time that is super improvable upon, even if you get bad RNG, you can still beat it. But like, let's say Ocarina of Time 100%, if you get fucked by Dumpe, then yeah, it's nothing you can do. Doesn't matter how good you play. If you get bad RNG on that one segment in a 4-hour run, it's over. Now, I know exercise isn't that long, but like, I mean, I'm just trying to like explain that at a certain point, it literally will come down to RNG if you will even have like a 1% chance. But I mean, even without getting a record, I think it's just fun to like move around and hit the eggs. Like, I do think it's good for like, you know, practicing like movement and stuff.
What the?
Like that shit?
How'd you hit me?
The turnip, I threw it down. If I'm at the very edge, it goes down, and it covers the side B. On FD, it hits the wall, so it's only active for like a 1/10 of a second. But here, like if you go down and up B like here, I'm still gonna hit you, so do that. But on FD, it's gonna hit the wall, so the hitbox disappears.
Okay, now I know that.
Chad, press 1 if you think that was cool.
I mean, I didn't say I thought that was lame.
I'm just saying, press 1 if you think it was
I
cool.
thought it was cool.
Do you like it? I made a YouTube video about that, like, probably 2 years ago. So, something I tell my chat when they see something I've made a YouTube video of, and they haven't seen it before, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do yourself a favor.
It's only but 2.
Can we time out now? I'm just kidding.
Mob that guy. He's a legend. Oh my god.
No! That would have been so cool if I got the last one.
Oh wow. Too bad. Welcome. Oh.
Oops. Oh, sorry, I tried.
No. Oh, sorry. I tried.
While standing on
Clearly
stage.
just floats back to the stage. So she can hit me while just floating under. Was that neutral air or up air? I didn't see.
That was Nair, the last one.
But might get an attack from here.
Oh, yeah, no, that was Nair, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can float underneath and do any air, pretty much. Or, not down air, of course, but like, yeah. Project, I think I would say Trev. No, I wouldn't say so large. That American players are too stuck in the Spaces meta. If anything, I think it's more like a lot of people that watch Smash, or like watch Melee or hate on Melee. That like, oh, Fox only, Final Destination.
Even that would still be
I mean, it would be, yeah. I mean, you could argue that it would be even sicker because you would have no pop rises. I'm just saying, you could make the argument.
Yeah, if you remove like 10 of the characters that are rival from the game and only have 2 or 3, the game would still be cool.
Yeah.
Get rid of this character, this princess character.
I mean, it would be very sad, but it's like, you kill the devil in the process too, so it's like, I mean,
would be gone too.
yeah, like, Peach would go down as the hero of Melee. She sacrificed her own life
okay.
for the greater good. How do I think Falco does in this matchup? I think this matchup is pretty even. Like, if I would have to guess, I think Falco wins slightly. Especially with, you know, the game progressing more and more. Like, defensive options to get out of combos favors Falco. Like, that's gonna help Falco more than it helps Peach. And just, like, naturally, like, less mistakes, the better people get. Also will help Falco more. But stuff like, yeah, slide offs, like dash attacks, a lot of dash attacks I do on the ground, people can just literally hold down and take in place and punish. Like with Fox, you get a wave shine from it. It's like actually busted as fuck. Oh, the kill. I mean, I know Prison wants to go back to the US, but I don't think he has like a decided tournament as of now. I hope it gets to go soon though. Like he's good. Yeah, my jab is gonna be faster than your up tilt. I'm not sure about jab though.
It's like frame 2 or 3.
No, your up tilt is not frame 2.
No, your jab.
Oh, yeah. I think that's 2 or 3, yeah. I thought you meant that you were up tilt for a second. I was like, no fucking way. I'm playing in Zac. He also works for Summit, so that's how we originally met.
Newer melee player. Stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
My theory, dude. No, they haven't announced any details, Quay, regarding the crossover summit. So we don't really know like how it's gonna work out. And by not really, I mean we don't know at all.
They don't know anything.
I mean, they didn't announce anything, so I think it literally is like mentioned like what days it's gonna be. Nah, trading with Fox is fine, upbeat, with Peach's Nair is fine. I just find it easier to do with Fair, even though the movie's slower. So in many scenarios, that's what I opted for. Dude, Prof versus a Rolex in PM was so funny. That little dance Prof does after he wins game 1 was so funny. He's just like... So do you know anything about that set at all? So basically, they were both Snake mains in PM. And as always, you know, when it's like one player playing one character from one region and one person playing the same character from a different region, it's always like this beef, right? Or maybe not always, but like it's this beef, like who's the better player.
Yeah.
And a lot of like Americans were like, yeah, Rolex is way better, like hands down.
Rolex?
Rolex, yeah. And he was good, like he got, I believe, like top 5 at Apex 2014, which was like a super mega, right?
Okay.
So he was like legit good. Prof had won everything in the UK, and then Prof got like within one hit of beating me, and I won Apex, and he played me a month later, and I beat Prof like last step game 5, and then a few months later they were gonna play a money match, and it was like a lot of side bets on it. If I knew it, I would have bet so much money on Prof. And then they played a best of 7, and when Prof wins game 1, he's like jumping out of his seat and doing some little dance. Then when Rolex wins game 2, he jumps up and do some even sillier like dance. But I think Prof in the end won 4-1 or 4-2. But yeah, it was a lot of people who were like, yeah, Prof has never been in the US, so he can't be the best Snake. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Why does that always have to be the argument? But yeah. They're both good players, but yeah, Prof was better.
Oh yeah, sorry. My son. Chocobo.
Dude, it was someone that made such a funny meme of that dance from Prof as well, because it was like some time later on Twitter. This was like way later, but it was someone that like Prof made a tweet like basically asking like, why are people surprised that I have a British accent or like a London accent when I'm, you know, like why are people surprised about it? And it was like some person on Twitter that's like, yeah, we are not really used to African Americans having that accent. And Prof was like, I'm neither African or American. And then someone that made a meme took like a tiny piece of like a speech from Trump, and he was like, do you see my African American friend over there? Are you the greatest?
Prof.
Yeah, and then he jumps over to Prof's dad's. Are you the greatest? Oh, so funny. It was like in the UK like melee group, I think. I mean, you can grab the ledge quickly, Wally. It's just like very annoying, and if they go above, yeah, you're kind of screwed. I also could do a better job with my downers and then like the whole turnip thing, but I was quite rusty at that specific sequence. You know when the Spaceys try to like sweet spot up B to ledge and there's down air? Yeah.
Down air.
The thing is people SDI down so the arrow never hits.
Oh.
So that's very annoying. And then Cody had pretty good SDI. But since Fox have that up B Firefox, like the hitbox when it charges, it's like way more annoying to deal with than Falcos. Because Falcos you can just go down like float and then hit him. Alright, stream. We'll stream for like another 40 minutes, then we're gonna wrap it up. You wanna play some more or
Yeah, help me.
help you?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try.
You're gonna play more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I need help from this too.
Probably Pound Quay. Probably. Yeah, probably Pound. Hopefully Gommel. Riptide.
Riptide?
Yeah. No, that would have been so cool. And then hopefully crossover summit. Oops. That was so stupid.
I know. I was like, I'm done with this. Although, Bob Thunder.
What is crossover summit? They're basically gonna have a summit with both melee and ultimate simultaneously in the end of the year. Dude, I remember before UCF, like doing these upper stuff with Marv was annoying due to dashback. Now it's so great. But yeah, that's like the events I've planned as of now, or possibly planned. Dude, Mars grab range is so crazy. It feels like you get way too many like full hops away from your pressure. And that kind of like lets me like get out for free. Yeah. You need to like make sure to like stay like on the ground or like close to the ground. Yeah. Because Marv is very bad at a shield. Like you see Mango do these like double shines, and then like on occasion if you think they're rolling, he's gonna like laser randomly in one direction. Occasional shine grabs. Oh, that's funny.
I have the Book of Armada, but I only have one line. I read that one line right there, and then became blind again.
Zach, what do you do at Summit if you don't mind me asking?
I'm the trash man. No! No, I work with the hospitality team. There's a hospitality and logistics department, and I just contract to them, so... But I've also done other things. If you guys watch Dota Summit, you'll see me being the tournament admin. That's the guy who sits in the room with the players and pretty much makes sure that like.
Came in raw. Thanks for the 18 months, buddy. Thank you so much. Only 5 points away now from the 800 mark. Can we get there before I have to leave this country? Before I get deported.
What are you doing at the 800 mark again? You're gonna play like Falco?
Yeah, Falco comes out for the 800. Some Falco demos.
Yeah, but admin work is like when in Dota and in CSGO, there's much more potential for foul play. Not, something that's very common in Melee, but it can happen in those games, so you actually have to monitor to make sure that no cheating happens. And then if there's like a technical issue in the middle of the game, like somebody's PC shuts off, I'm there.
No, Marth's uppy out of shield isn't good in this game. It's slow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not really good out of shield option. It's way quicker in ultimate. And with like invincibility and stuff too. Joink. 11 months. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, we should play at some point after I'm back home again, if you want to. Yeah, Fiction got a bit mad when we played yesterday, but it's like he was just like kind of like clueless what to do exactly, but he started to pick up the pieces better towards the end. No.
Oh, you died too?
Yeah. Well, truth to be told, Gnarlet, Melee hasn't really changed much since I stopped playing. Like, a lot of people have this idea that Melee is like a completely different game since late 2018, and I can tell you guys that it sure as hell isn't. Very little have changed. Jolly Roger, thank you for the 6 months. Yeah. I understand, Arlet. I understand what you mean. It's like a lot of people like legit think it's changed like massively since 2018. It's like, oh, if you kept playing, you would have lost to literally half the world at this point because people improved so much. Like, that's also the thing. Like, the higher level you get to, the harder it is to actually like, you know, improve, quote unquote, a lot, because you have already like pushed the game, you know, that far. If you're a low-level player, climbing like, you know, 10 steps on the ladder is like way easier than like 10 steps there doesn't like. How are you saying? Like one step, like it's almost like if you play, let's say Pokemon, right? If you have a level 1 Pokemon, getting to level 2 is easy, right? But let's say you could be at like a level 1000, then getting up to 1001 is gonna be like way harder. Oh, I am so mad. That's so stupid. I'm so mad. Why do people say I have, you know, good luck? My RNG is fucking atrocious. Oops. Like in fucking flights, exercise, fandoms. I'm so mad.
Fandoms?
Yeah, like fandoms.
Oh, phantoms.
Yeah.
I thought you said something else.
Dude, I'm an immigrant. It can be hard to pronounce things sometimes.
No. It's alright. I wasn't trying to be mean. I just thought.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, well, guys, that's what it looks like to go last stock with Armada. Someday you might get the feeling, but
Someday.
that day is not today. Yeah.
Stitches, though, in 2018, it was literally, they actually went over every single tourney pool I did, and I was below average. Yeah, a full year or like 9 months is not enough data.
Well, you're also not like your matches are only lasting 1 minute because you're destroying everything.
No, like it was pretty much only against good players.
Oh, okay.
Since it was like matches on stream.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oops.
Dead.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I just get to pull more Stitch faces since, you know, I'm better than the other Peaches. And then people use, like, confirmation bias. Yeah, Ice True Armor, bro. I gotta give the Stitch Faces more time to grow. Peach should be able to pull any item in the game. Imagine if she could pull Pokeballs.
She might be the best here. That would have to be like banned.
Dude.
So good.
Sakurai in the next Smash game. That's gonna happen, dude.
How many people are like, this game's so good? What are you talking about?
Yeah, people would be like, yeah, RNG is good.
And you didn't even die. So in 13 minutes pretty much.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Maybe we should check up like how traffic is like actually looking like.
I'll do that right now.
Yeah, we should do that so we know for sure. You know, yeah. Give us 1 sec, chat. Give us 1 sec. We're just gonna check how traffic to the airport is looking like.
Yep. Oh, actually not bad. Only 30 minutes.
Wait, what?
But it's only 3:48 right now, so maybe at like 4:15, 4:30, it might get more congested. But let's see, what's today? Wednesday. It's not a holiday. I can see this making sense. You know, it'd be cool if they could show you projected traffic.
Yeah.
Can they do that?
I don't know,
Is
dude.
that a thing? Does anyone know?
Chat. Do you guys know?
Is that Alex 19's roommate? No, but he's a good friend of mine. Yeah, I would say we should still, leave. We should still leave at like around that time. Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe like we can add to 4:15 or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you clicked that. Yeah.
Did you click back?
Oh wait, I thought it did. Yeah. I think no. Okay.
Yeah, click. Good.
Is it? Like. That's weird.
Click off of it.
No, so
There you go.
yeah, better too early than too late. It's true. Yeah, it's obviously not possible, but yeah, it would have been nice to know. Because, yeah, airports are so fucking boring.
Start with you.
I mean, there's nothing that can be done about it. It's how it is. Until someone invents the teleport, we'll have to deal with it. So,
Really up, Scotty? Okay, so I can slide off that.
up there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but like if I hit 2 hits on up there, it's like a super specific angle.
So speed.
Some people have notches for it.
Oh.
Like it's very precise. But if I do the falling up air, so I only hit like with second hit, then it's like sliding off marks up air. Yo, what's up, Fuzzy? What's up? Oh, let's go.
USA.
It's like a speedrun event.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, let's go, Fuzzy. Let's go. Congrats, buddy. Almost. Yeah, that Shorn is dangerous. Sounds like he's trying.
Yeah, I thought because the other players will like react to the side of the league and then run into the stage, but you like figure out back there to cover it and just look like you just reacted to the thing.
Yeah. Dude, Fuzzy, you should. Some of this such a good experience. Like, I've never met a person that's gone to Summit and it's like, you know, it's not that good.
Maybe Crush.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like if Crush says that, it probably means he likes it.
Crush is the only person who's ever challenged him and just left early every day. No.
Yeah, I think the trickiest part with probably getting like hired for commentary these days at Summit is like so many of the people they tend to hire are like in SoCal or like in Cali at the very least, and that obviously makes like costs cheaper as well. Like if you look at the commentators this time, so you have Lovage, SoCal, Hugo, SoCal, Scar, NorCal, Toph, NorCal, Vish, SoCal, yeah, that's true. And then Webs? Where does he live? So, okay. 3 SoCal, 2 NorCal, and Webs, we're not sure about. Yeah, no, we're not sure about webs. Chicago? Okay. But yeah, it's still like, yeah, 5 out of 6 is Cali. 3 out of 6 SoCal. So it's like, and they're all like, you know, popular commentators too. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm also very curious to like learn more about how the crossover summit will work. It's probably gonna take quite some time before they announce anything about it though, since the ultimate summit is in like June. Yeah, this was Webb's first summit, as far as I know. Unless he wants it like Summit 7 or 8, but I don't think so. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I think it was, yeah, I'm happy for him that he got a chance. No, Matt, the Armin Pro did try to change the ports command a lot of times, and it didn't work for some reason. Like, maybe it does now, but it didn't earlier. Oh, people messed it up earlier. Oh, changing the port command, apparently. Or maybe just like started working now. trying.
Save me! Save me! Yes! Hey! Traitor! I gave you my DI. I gave you my everything. You betrayed me. I got a healthy dose of veggies.
Yeah, dude. I'm very kind. Free food. It's a buffet, dude. All you can eat.
I don't really like veggie buffets. You should come on to your
Well, apparently, like, you see? You ran into it.
apparently I like it.
See? Dropping shield for it. No.
Yes, no! I don't want those veggies. Let me die. Alright. I thought we were gonna play Falco Days.
We're not up to the 800. I'll have to grind for the 800 subs when I get back home. Then we can play Falco Dittos next time.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, well, we can do a few Falco Dittos if you want
How
to.
far away are you?
5 subs.
We need 5 subs for Falco Dittos.
Bring back the level 1 Falcon. I did 1 stock not too long ago. Like 2 weeks ago. 1 stock. Then Mjod came over. I mean, in all of Melee history, he's probably one of you know, the people that have died the most in this game.
Wasn't it a Fox beforehand?
Fox when I play Peach, Falcon when I play Fox.
Those guys.
It's funny that Mango actually always warms up against Peach with Fox.
No, he does.
When yeah. And same collar as well as my Peach, and I use the same collar that he uses for Fox that I also use.
Just to visualize it.
I don't know, for me I just like the orange Fox the most. No. Oh, that looked so stupid. No. No. Fuck Daisy. She looks so ugly.
Why did you even change your color?
I accidentally did. See? This is what happens when you play Peach instead. Did you know in Ultimate when Samsora finally won an S tier, he played the correct Peach color?
Oh,
And then he still fucking is forcing the other colors. He should know now. He even got to prove himself. Is there any character you want to play the final few games against?
Oh, you're Marth again.
Marth? Now, one sub per Daisy is not worth it. I'm sorry, Matt. Not even for you. I'm not selling my soul for one sub. Yeah. Is that what we're trying to do?
Pause on 299.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, thank you, Cash Ray. To play one game of Daisy? Probably more than we could reach in 2 minutes.
Like 100.
I'll do it for 20.
Oh, shoot.
For one
subs for one game of Daisy.
Which means that we're never gonna reach it. Oh my god, are you serious? Super Hot Dan, the legend.
Oh, dang.
Damn, the 20 gifted. The 769 gifted in total.
Holy crap.
Damn, yeah, I actually haven't seen Dan in chat for a while. Oh my god, I should not have said anything.
Look at this. She looks great.
I wish I was blind right now.
That's
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Alright,
I'll even
can
take-
you
I'll
stop
even take-
dragging out
I'll
the
even take
process? Oh my god, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. This character is like legit worse. My punish game is not gonna work. I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. Yes, I wish I was blind right now. For my own well-being.
I mean, if you want to close your eyes, you can. I have no issues with this.
No. Puff is worse than Daisy, but like, the difference is that Puff is always a little piece of shit. Peach is amazing, While Daisy is a piece of shit. Not as big. Not as big of a piece of shit. But still. Don't you dare say it looks better, Gadget. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. This character can't be played. I'm legit convinced that this character is worse. People believe Echo Fighter. Yeah, you can't snipe with turnips either. Like, people believe Echo Fighters was invented in Ultimate. I swear. This is like the worst Echo Fighter ever. Yeah, dude, you get comboed harder, you can snipe, your combos gets worse.
I feel like I'm more confident for some reason.
Of course you are, this character sucks.
I don't know why, I just... Look at that. This character's terrible.
Yeah. What?
Oh my
and
God.
you lose your double jumps for no reason?
God. Let's go, Falco. Oh, okay, that might be it. He did his best.
Alright, I got one good thing. Alright, that was the worst game with Peach.
Some people liked it. I feel like some people in the chat liked it. The Falco is doing really, better than the own was, so they were
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. Look at how ugly. Yeah, I think I missed like 3 for 3 snipes. Yeah, Daisy has different train data. She's slower.
Alright, is that gonna do it?
Yeah, we actually should be leaving.
Super hot, damn. Crazy.
Yeah, the legend.
Oh, nice.
And SK Man, thank you for the 17 months.
I feel like we should play at least one Falco Ditto since.
Yeah, we can do one. Yeah, that's true. Let's do one Falco Ditto as well. Then we gotta go. What about Turnip RNG? I mean, I got 0 Stitch phases. So everything points towards Daisy having worse RNG as well. I mean, if you just look at Daisy compared to Peach, you can see that she's not as lucky. It's spreading to the next characters now.
It's carried over.
Yeah, it's carrying over, dude.
It's true. No! No! I didn't mean it. No!
Yo, fellas, thank you for the 11 months, buddy. Yeah, I wish we could stream longer, but yeah, I actually have to get to the airport. My flight leaves in about 3 hours, a little bit more.
Oh, that's the reflex.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say with Daisy as well is like, how many top 8s have Daisy ever made at Super Majors? Fucking 0. And that 0 will remain forever. No Daisy main will ever make top 8. Daisy has like worse representation than fucking Zelda. GG's, dude. GG's. Alright, stream. As always, thank you all for tuning in. Dan, thank you once again for the 20. Yeah, next stream is probably going to be Friday because, yeah, now I'm going to spend the next 24 hours traveling. And then when I get back home, it's going to be like 11 p.m. or something. Yo, Dan, thank you for the 34 months. Yeah, when I get back home, it's going to be like 11 p.m. local time on Thursday. Maybe even midnight. So, yeah, midnight will be like 3 p.m. tomorrow. So, yeah, 24 hours pretty much. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Actually, we should raid someone and then turn it off. Do we have someone live? Wait, it's expanding. Yeah, I'm gonna raid Jason. Alright, see you all next time. Peace.
Wahoo!